Hi, this is Martin, and I'm gonna guide you through the implementation time lapse of Citron 3 kilograms, the game for ABBUC Software Contest 2017. As you may have seen on the info screen, this game took me almost 28 hours to code. It was 28 hours of clean time. So, at the beginning, I started with some basic sprites that were drawn in G2F in cooperation with my ATGR3 editor, which is a small editor that uses square pixels, and I needed to do that because of the fact that the G2F doesn't provide square pixels in GTI mode, so I needed to draw everything twice practically. So the sprite engine was quite simple. It just draws the sprite in a video RAM, no masking or anything like that. I needed to add more dynamics to the game by adding more sprites and some animation procedures. There were various obstacles during the development phases of this game. Some things were changed as I was coding them. Some things were somehow decided in the meantime when I was not working on a game. I was just thinking of some changes or improvements or whatever, but sometimes you will find some dead end, and you have to change your approach to get something different, and also sometimes you find something that you did not expect, and you just go ahead with something that is really different from what you planned and what you wanted at the beginning. For instance, I needed to switch this player software sprite to the hardware sprite, so it was used or it was drawn by PMG. But the thing is that in a GTI mode there are mixed priorities between players and all the colors that are in mode 10, so I needed to do some test screens and to see how it behaves, and I needed to switch color registers in order to put player on the top of everything and keep all the rest under the player sprite. So this UFO sprite, for instance, uses the same PMG as the player, so I needed to add this police interrupt, which switched the horizontal position of the sprite, and I had to do it dynamically because player can jump and the UFO can do some attacks. So this was quite hard thing to do, because at the moment of overlap this graphics would get messed up. Yeah. So then I was working on explosion. It was changed a couple times because I was not happy with the overall look, but then I found some different explosion sprite which was better than all those that were used before. I'm getting super tired of commenting this video. It's so boring and tiring. Terrible stuff to do. I really don't know what I have thought, but yeah. So what was here? Yeah, they needed to fix some things up. Yeah, add some more stuff to start the status bar working. And yeah, what I'm doing now. I'm working on some collisions between the UFO and the player. And now I'm adding mines. Yeah, this mine sprite was just a small sprite. However, it behaved differently than the Citron sprite, so I need to make it to have it a longer trajectory, and also collisions were different, so I needed to change the collision algorithm. Also, I created the music that you can also hear in the background of this video. It took me only a couple of minutes because I had no time to play with it that much, and I'm not a good musician. Well, I'm not a musician at all, but I can do some melody and some drums, so I put them together and you can hear the result. Super cool. I also created several sound effects that are tied to some actions you can do in the game. So again, a couple more graphics in its screen, and also in a raster converter screen. There's a DeLorean. Well, I cut out the door and put it on the bottom together with the laser and the scale, the lemons, and also the marshmallow man. And yeah, I also needed to incorporate this raster converter picture to the game, which was not super easy, but also not super hard. I've done this a couple times within my previous project, but there's always some issue with the memory management, or I just forget how I did it last time. You can see that I did some testing and some tuning of the levels and the difficulty. I had no time to play with it very much, so I just needed to make it quick. But I believe it's quite okay, and the player can play this game for several minutes until he gets to the point which is unplayable. Yeah, this was the first time that I submitted the game throughout the process, and I did that maybe 3 or 4 times until the deadline. I also needed to check the time because I'm in a CET time, which is 2 hours shifted from the UTC, so the deadline was 2 a.m. of my time, so I had plenty of time to add some nice things to the game, like nice displays interrupt for the score, and those colorful stars that are generated in the game. And at this moment I just did more and more tests of difficulty and some changes like that. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video is informational and maybe a bit useful to you.